Wowee! Battles of Legend has been a ride. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more Oscar. Nobody's going to be happy with this announcement, but we're going to have Magnificent. We're planning to do a little stream. Now, with how allocations are, from what my friend has told me and what things are selling for, what the secondary market is selling for, we're doing, it's going to be $30 pack. This does cover shipping, so before somebody's like, oh, that's so expensive, you know, I have to pay for insurance if you pull something a little bit more expensive, you know, and we're going to do a bonus, you know, if people do pick up 3, they're going to get the secret rare pack. It's cheaper than what they're going for on TCG Player at the moment. I wanted to make sure that, you know, we could get something together for the community. It's not the best, but this will be for our live stream for when this product comes out. I'm not able to get a lot of this, so what I can get is what we will have for you guys. So I figured I'd at least get that out there. So, Battles of Legend. How, what, where, when, why, how. This set's been pretty interesting so far. Magia actually has sales now. I mean, how many do we have? We've had 3 move. You had a Starlight Rare for 470. Very curious to know about that, but probably an interesting one. Chaos Angels are about 585. Dominus Impulses are 575. Number 62s are coming in at 200. Magia Ultra Rares are about 150, which is to be expected. Mega Fleet Starlights, poor guys, on to 143. Mech Rector Shaddolls, you have one cheap one for 81, then we go up. Dominus Impulses are going up to 112. Looks like Boral End are going to be 150s. Looks like Fountains are going to be 105s right now. These have actually gone down pretty well. I know there's a cheap copy up for 108 and somebody snagged it. But floating about these been, you had a decent downturn at like 90s on pre-sale. So I mean, like 100's not amazing, but it's not terrible. In terms of Dark Magician Girls coming in at 97, I mean, that's okay. Exstellar Knight, Constellar Ptolemy Omega's coming in at 70. Chaos Angels coming in at 89. Looks like Spirit Charmers coming in at 119. We got Levs coming in at 83. We have Exodia coming in at 83. Looks like 7 Tachyons are 84s. It's actually not too bad, but the thing is, like, you still have the collector's rare to compete with on the high rarity, so there's that. Georgius is down to 65. Keep on dropping, buddy. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be, Georgius hits 20 bucks. This is gonna, yeah, hardly anybody picking us up at these prices. Georgius keeps going down. This card's gonna have one of the most explosive upturns. I can't wait. Mistaken Arrest is 75. It's not terrible. Exosister Betrayal. These are 80. This is interesting. So, like, you've only had 2 cheap copies still at 85s, but everybody's just doing the dip down here. It's almost like if you keep doing the undercutting, you'll eventually sell it, but you're so far off, it's crazy. Boxes are 68. You know, from what I was hearing, I guess it's sold out on distro level, so that's an interesting talk about here. Looks like Red Supernovas are 48s on those. Looks like Junk Meisters are 55s. These have gone down, which is good. Mega Fleet's already down to 40. I do think this card will eventually hit like 20 bucks. Tour Guide's coming in at 39. Summon Skull's coming in at 43. Underworld Goddess is coming in at 40. Looks like Logias are coming in at 41. Looks like we have some Galaxy Eyes at 22s. Stellar Bindings at 36s. I mean, that's not terrible. Zarks are coming in at 23s now. The Spirit Charmers are only 30 bucks. It's actually, I'm glad to see that we're down from the 42 that we were at yesterday morning. So, like, we've actually doing pretty good. Boral End is $20. Wow. That's crazy. Vampire Lords is down to 23. I still feel for the $60 Starlight that was populated. I'm glad none of those actually sold. Somebody with an actual, like, character deck is going to want that, though. Armades are down to 27s. The Mayhem for Hires are 24s. Your Fountains are 22s. It looks like your Ardreas are 19, but this is funny. This is your first actual, like, buyout within the set. For some reason, Tiras has just disappeared for the Starlight Rare. Now, the only thing that was actually giving a crap about playing this was, you know, Vanquishal, and Vanquishal just kind of rode off into the background of the format. So I'm not really too sure why this, because like maybe there's just like a polling index issue. I'm not sure, but that's interesting. Your M7s, these are cheap, man. These are $18. I guess it's like the cool thing, right? Like if you want things, you can get them cheap. Left Shadals are 14s. They were 10s on pre-sales. Junk Meisters are 8s right now. These are still floating. You bought these on pre-sale, you did good. I'm telling you guys. Exodias are 7s. Overtunings are 8s. Give a list this weekend the opportunity to see if this card's going to be played in Cool Tune. If it does see play in Cool Tune, up we go. Reguluses are at 6s. Once again, same thing this weekend. We'll wait and see if the Spellcaster pile is choosing to adapt the tools for this. And you will probably see, you know, a little bit of an uptick actually happening with this. 7 Tachyons coming in at 4 to 5s. Summon Skulls are still 4s. It's pretty... I'm glad to see, like, the Chibis didn't totally fall off of, you know, the cliff. That's pretty interesting. Track's still 3s. Georgiuses are 250s and still going. I don't think that's personally too bad. All right, so I've seen enough of this set. You can get a bobblehead for $2. It's not bad. Magical Meltdowns. So, you got to remember, Alistair is going to be receiving his upgrade within a month, which will be kind of nice. But it looks like Fusion Enforcer versions are coming in about 4 to 5 right now. You're looking at, what, Shadows of Valhalla at 60 cents, and maximum gold copies at like 50. This is fine, man. Anything Invoked related that, you know, didn't get a reprint. Like, Invoked Magistus is still $27. Macabas are 18s. You know, for some reason, we still don't have a rarity upgrade on the alt art. See, I love that we got these alt arts, but God, does it suck that we'll never get these in higher rarities. Fusion Enforcer versions of these are still worth a little bit. See, you can get an Italian Macaba here. You can get a lot of these. Macaba Invocata at $5. It's actually cheaper than trying to pick up English copies. Kalikas are still like 3s, Raijins. It's just original print Invoke stuff is still interesting. And then we had what? Book of the Law. Well, hi. These are still 17s, LOL. Book of the Laws are still like $2. So, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. We still have the Ultimate Tournament pack coming around the corner with whatever that's going to bring. So, we'll have to wait and see. Harmonias, I figured I'd check in. Good news, though. I mean, Harmonias are riding the line about $90, $91 right now. This is actually not terrible if you were somebody that's been wanting to just kind of collect these and have, like, a good meta staple. Shining Sarks, I'm still going to keep an eye on this card. The Dark Magician Girl still is, like, off in the void somewhere for, you know, reprintability. Hopefully soon we will get that, but these are... honestly, probably something that I would recommend just kind of picking up to have, especially given like the Starlight value. I mean, these come from like the super easy to get Starlight rares. There's still 74 listings of them, but it is pretty clear that we are heading on up to the $4 mark, which is crazy because we're kind of heading down from the top end. Over like the last month, I mean, this card has been doing all right. Exodia, the Forbidden One. This is... we have a PSA 9 for $1,000. Your last sale was $625, people. That's crazy to think about. There's no, you know, we're going into the new set this year. I'm very excited for this. Oh, look, we do have a refresh on that. That's kind of nice. Exodia itself is $80. These boxes are still 42s. There's not a lot of these on the market. Like, this set really, really, really took a turn for how bad it was, but it really did pull itself back together near the end. I don't know. We'll wait and see how this set does, though, long term. It's definitely... it's got potential to do a turnaround very quickly. And I think that's fine. Diabell Stars are also like 90 cents. Yeah, I don't know. We know that the set coming up is going to be really amazing. There's going to be a lot of good peak potential in that, especially with like the Monster Reborn and things, and the other Starlight rares, which is definitely going to create some value. This is definitely an interesting test, to say the least. But what do you guys think? Please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.